Introduction. In this presentation, I'll be assessing the wider benefits and drawbacks of teaching health within the HPE curriculum, with a third focus on how to best integrate health into the HPE program and the Australian curriculum as a whole. Physical and mental health benefits to teaching HPE. Teachers have a role in setting up healthy and physical lifestyles so that in adulthood, students avoid health problems such as obesity, diabetes, and heart disease, Corbin C. 2002. Teaching health within the HPE curriculum promotes physical movement and has benefits of both physical health, as in fitness of the body, and mental health, such as brain development. Health also involves teaching basic motor skills to students. Within a school that has a well-taught health component, students are more likely to be effective learners, while teachers are more likely to be better at teaching. McQuaig, L., Core S, and HPE, 2012. Effective health programs empower students with decision-making, and this helps them to make choices about their own physical and mental health. Understanding differing health principles. Health literacy encompasses an understanding of how students can empower their own health outcomes. Through understanding how risky behaviours can have health consequences, students knowing their body and fitness. With these in mind, students can choose healthy lifestyle choices through physical activity. Students can improve their mental health and understanding and know where and how to get help for differing healthcare needs. Educated students know how to decide what is correct and accurate health information for themselves. Sorensen K, Vandenbroek S, Fulham J, Doyle G, Pelican J, Solenko Z, and Brand H 2012. Health benefits to the whole community through socialisation. When HPE is correctly incorporated with sports, especially team sports, it helps students develop social skills, such as teamwork, conflict resolution, and inclusion. This creates students that have a healthy social and cultural identity. It also teaches students about behavioural health, i.e. sportsmanship, not cheating, and empathy, etc., whilst instilling boundaries like the umpire is always right, creating frameworks for actions and what consequences follow those actions. HPE teaches students how to react in times of success and failure. Example, good losers and humble winners. Creating resilient and balanced learners within the school framework, Jones C. 2005. Health and physical activity can help children to gain a sense of identity, wellness, and confidence, creating mental health benefits that can be carried on through other areas of academia. Wright J., McDonald D., and Groom L. 2003. These benefits to individual health and academics also contribute to a healthier, more inclusive, wider school community. Systemic educational issues with communication and perceptions. Many developed HPE programs have been done so in collaboration with health professionals with little knowledge of teaching pedagogies, leaving a disconnect between these programs effectively being taught by teachers. McQuaig L. Core S. HPE 2012. The reliance on the healthcare system with its many communication barriers with the education departments can make the teaching of health topics to students difficult. In the past, health has been taught using technical health language, rather than a more friendly approach using overall wider health concepts. Many HPE programs focus on the prevention of bad health practices that have a negative and dictatorial approach, Renwick K. 2014. Time and outcome priorities within the curriculum. Teaching health is time consuming, and with a curriculum focused on literacy and numeracy, teachers may not have enough structured time for in-depth planning. Literacy and numeracy are tend to dominate the school and education department priorities. Equipment, resources, and budgets may also lack school focus. HPE also suffers from being seen as an isolated area of the curriculum and not integrated with numeracy and literacy as well as, say, sciences and humanities are. Alfrey L. and Brown T. 2013. Government curriculum has also suffered from a lack of focus on HPE learning requirements and outcomes standards. McQuaig L. 2006. Teachers knowing how to educate what they know, i.e. numeracy and literacy, are more likely to see this as something they less understand, say health, as being valuable, thus giving health less time. Lack of knowledge and training for teachers. It can be an uncomfortable situation for teachers to be placed in the position of tackling the social problem of health within the community. Teachers' lack of knowledge in the health area, or perhaps bias, or not practicing what they preach due to their lack of own health literacy. Some individual teachers within a cohort may not share the same beliefs of emphasis on health, creating a divide within teaching ranks. This can then dilute a school's overall message to the community and creates a lack of consistency within a pedagogy. Morgan P. 2008. Many schools may have a biased or moralistic approach to health, creating a list of rules, guidelines, and judgments around an issue. An example of this would be, say, a Catholic school and sexual health, thus creating a dictatorial health education approach that don't do it because it's bad for you, rather than an inclusive democratic approach being more holistic and community-minded. Social challenges. Low socioeconomic factors can mean that parents themselves do not have an understanding of health literacy. Schools and teachers being left to educate the whole community can be a daunting and difficult task. Teachers can educate the theory, however cannot control the nutrition, for example, within schools' activities. St. Ledger L. 2001. Ward P., Goodway J., Hodge S., and Petosa R. 2014 discussing a case study of Deshane, a student in a low socioeconomic community with limited access to healthy foods and abundance of unhealthy food. With a single mother who has financial and work pressures, she often takes the easy, preparation-wise, unnutritional and cheaper option. Ultimately, parents have a role in this education. It is all well and good to promote healthy living and exercise within the school. However, parents are buying McDonald's 3 times a week and using a screen to occupy their children after school. The fundamental pedagogy and health education is not being reinforced. Schools should use a proactive teaching model that focuses on an individual's health through a holistic approach. Within this school's policy framework, it is important that there is a consistent structure for all within the school's community to follow. McQuaig L. 2006. Creating health literacy combined with safety nets such as being taught what are credible and non-credible health messages, as well as providing resources for all students to access these services and information is important. Alfrey L. and Brown T. 2013. By educating students with a mindset to changing community health attitudes, schools should plant the seeds to improve health literacies and understanding around the school within the community. Renwick K. 2014. All this needs to be done in collaboration with literacy and numeracy teaching planning. Improvement in one, health or literacy, directly impacts the others. Healthy students learn at a better rate. Literate children grasp health concepts more efficiently. So being able to decipher and communicate these health literacies can influence the wider school community in general. These understandings will then be carried through the student's life, raising community standards of social health issues and expectations of higher individuals' health and healthcare standards for the wider community, that being 2008. Conclusion. Health and health literacy is a fundamental topic, not just for the student as an individual, but the greater community at large. Healthy people create healthy societies. Health is a topic that needs to be given the respect that it deserves. I see 4 key areas where we need to work together to have better outcomes for health within the curriculum. 1. Health need not be treated as an isolated subject or within the PE curriculum, but brought into the fold like other time-pressured subjects such as science and humanities. These are often incorporated through cross-curriculum concepts in both literacy and numeracy. 2. A stronger focus from the education department to push schools to have stronger focus on levels of expectation and outcomes within the health education curriculum. 3. A combined level of greater understanding and collaboration between health and education departments. Creating content and structures for individuals to be deciphered and communicated with key concepts of the discipline area that can empower students to be responsible for their own learning and improve communities' health literacy. 4. An attitudinal change within the education system. Rather than continuing with the remnants of a dictatorial and directional instruction model filled with bias and judgment, we need to focus on creating a positive focus on health within school communities that pushes students to empower their own health literacy messages.